We're going to talk about the Farmington, New Mexico Temple. Okay, we haven't ever talked about this before. It's all built, but it's not open, not dedicated. So I got this very nice email this morning from someone who's a Farmington resident, and she said, our local college and community host an annual Christmas lighting of luminarias around the campus of the college. Kids in elementary school, middle school, high school, and college students all participate in folding fillings and placing the bags. The community is invited to drive or walk through the luminarias and enjoy the Christmas music playing all over the campus. So this is an event that everybody looks forward to all year long. And it's huge. I mean, it's covered by the news, as we'll see. It's really awesome. Recently, the Farmington, New Mexico Temple was built across the street from the main entrance of the college. The church previously owned this land and had a stake center there. It was torn down and replaced with a new temple and a stake center. To the north and south of the church's property stand two other churches. The luminarias display is best enjoyed when the lights in the surrounding buildings are dimmed. I'm sure you can see where this is going. Street lights are kept on for safety, of course. This past weekend, my kids and I walked through the luminarias with the temple light overpowering the usual quiet, reverent Christmas display. I couldn't help but notice that the other two churches had dimmed their lights for the display, respectfully. Yes, the other churches are smaller buildings, but their lights did not disturb the spirit of the evening. The community put so much care into this event. There are thousands of bags in the parking lots and the walkways. In this video, you can see an aerial view of parts of the event and how the temple light can be seen on the southeast end of the campus. And as I said, this is not an operating temple. It has not been dedicated, and there hasn't been an open house, I don't think, but it is fully lit, jack to Jesus. So I have a little clip here if we can play this, Bill, and then I'll show you some pictures.
Wilson from Salmon College Physical Plant. And again, back to our coverage of the Luminaria display. I want to show you some of the images from our drone footage here.
Look how pretty that is.
Display that is put together by Salmon College High School. We can tell you about them. It is in the area of Graduation Plaza, or otherwise known as Learning Commons.
Yeah, so that's kind of what you can see from the sky. You can see how comprehensive this campus is, and they have Christmas music, like the person who emailed me said, it's all very reverent. And you can see the light of the temple. I mean, it's pretty much all you can see from the air. Let's see how it would look from the ground if you were to walk on that campus. And as this emailer said to me, the other churches in the area have dimmed their lights. So here you're walking, you can see the bags. And you see, what's that poking up? Oh, that's a temple spire. Here you are walking along the sidewalk. Oh my, what's that? Exactly, right there. Look at this. This really shows it, and I'm sure some people go, oh, you're complaining, you're splitting hairs. I'm not. I'm talking about being a good neighbor. This is a temple that is not even operational yet. And this is a beloved community event that is greatly impacted. So, I don't know if they realize it or not, but it's definitely, to use a word that somebody once used at a council meeting, diminishing the experience of this luminarias. And I don't think really showing very much respect for the community. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just think it's sad. Look how pretty it is. And when you're there, that's going to detract and draw your eye, right, upward.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I have a question and a comment. The first is the obvious question. Does anybody know if somebody asked them to dim the lights?
That is a good question. That is it.
But the first question.
Yeah, I would think that being in the community, though, I'm sure that the people, that are temple workers, that are going to be temple presidents, I'm sure they know what's going on. But you're right. Maybe they were not asked and they didn't realize how bright they were. That's a possibility.
Okay, my second comment is this one. Okay, I think the citizens of Farmington should be grateful to the LDS Church, because if that temple were not there, airplanes could not land safely on the light display.
Okay. There's always a bright side.
Might have to make an emergency landing in Delta.
That's right. It's a very pretty display, though. If anybody's near Farmington, everybody go over to that college and take a look. It looks like it's really pretty.